Rising friends. So today is Monday, August the 10th. Today is actually a very exciting day because we are starting Luna's preschool today. Luna is 4 years old. So this is gonna be the first week that we're starting our preschool homeschool. She's really excited. She's been asking about it like every single day. So that's what we're gonna be starting out with today. And I'll kind of show you a few things as we go along, but I'm kind of just trying to figure out a good routine. I don't really want a like strict routine, but I do think we need to have some kind of structure. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start some homeschooling stuff. I'll keep you guys updated. So we're learning about the letter A in ants today. So Luna is gonna make some ants on a log. You wanna show how you do it? And what kind of ants do you think those are?
Females.
Females? And what do the females do?
Work.
Work. Good job. You're so smart. I made some iced matcha because I woke up at 6 and I'm tired, so yes. And also this is reminding me, this is so like aesthetically pleasing, but this is also reminding me that I need to water my plants because they are looking a little bit sad. So I'm gonna give them a little drink later after I give myself a drink. Also, I forgot to mention as I'm finishing this up, I added some black pepper and turmeric to it as well because, you know, anti-inflammatory antioxidants, like to add that in. Sometimes I add a little cocoa powder, make a little chocolate situation. I've been up since 6 a.m. That's another thing that I'm doing this week is waking up at 6 a.m. every day. So I'm trying to see, like I said, I'm trying to figure out like what schedule works best for us. So I'm trying to see if I want to do homeschooling every day, if I maybe just want to do it a couple days a week. I'm seeing how different it is because I have worked in like a classroom environment before. I worked at a childcare center. I've been a nanny for a very long time. I've worked around kids for a very long time, so I understand like the structuring and stuff of working with children. I actually wanted to be a preschool teacher for a while, but I'm realizing how different it is doing it just with one child rather than multiple children and how much less time it takes. So it's gonna be like an hour a day, and if I can stretch it, maybe like a couple hours. Also, my freaking arms hurt. One, because I'm not used to holding this camera, but also I've been doing Ashtanga yoga every day. And man, that's a killer, but I am really enjoying it. The discipline and like structure of Ashtanga is really giving something to me that I wasn't getting before from my yoga practice. And I've been following Kino McGregor's videos on YouTube. I'm a ride or die yoga with Adriene girl normally. Lad, human being. But I don't know. I just feel like I need some more, you know? I need some more fire. I need some more discipline. I need some more like routine, reliability. And I feel like that's what I'm getting from this Ashtanga practice. And it's like been exactly what I need. And then she also has other videos as well that are like structured in the same way. So I like that. But she has like yin videos, so more relaxing, gentle type of videos, but they still feel like tough-ish. I guess I haven't really updated you guys on like life recently other than like my previous update video. But yeah, pretty much just focused on homeschooling right now. I feel like once we get into a good swing of that, everything will just kind of fall into place. I'm making, I don't know, I just feel this desire to make a more like rigid schedule, like have like scheduling within flow, if that makes sense, like scheduling to have flow and like creativity. I don't know if that makes any sense, but because if I don't schedule it, then I won't do it. So it's very important that I do the things that not only that I have to do, but also the things that I know are going to be beneficial to me in the long run. You know, like self-care stuff, all that jazz that makes me feel good, that I tend to overlook for other things that I should be doing. Now I'm just rambling. I'm gonna finish my tea. We're gonna listen to some music. We're probably gonna water plants after this. And then, yeah, we'll probably, because she's gonna take a nap around 1, so probably do our craft for today. And then that'll be it for school. It's weird doing like preschool school because it's like not, and that's how I wanted it to be. I didn't want it to be like super structured, but then also kind of structured to a certain extent. Next year I already have her curriculum picked out pretty much. I'm really excited. And I feel like it's going to be a little bit more structured. Not yet, honey. Not yet. Close that. I have a drawer that has like, let me show you. This is like her curriculum drawer. I have, well, her curriculum that we're using is in here. Curriculum in this folder. And then I have my lesson plan written in my notebook. And then in this one, I just have some like workbooks. Mainly these are like tracing things and then like some writing activities if my camera will focus. This child is definitely my child. She has taught herself how to fake cry, so that's great. But this is definitely not how I pictured for her first year of homeschooling to be going. We were planning on homeschooling, but I wanted her to be involved in some different activities just to like get that socialization and stuff. I'm still trying to find ways to be able to have that to a certain extent, but it's really tough because Chris has an essential job and he's in contact with people all the time. So I've heard of people doing like pods and stuff where they hang out with just each other and not anybody else, and they're still like isolating and everything. And that's easy to do when you like work at home or like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be that bad because people are still social distancing and now masks are mandated here. But it would still kind of make it tough. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds. So Luna's asleep and I forgot to mention that what I'm reading this week. So I'll probably finish it in a couple days. I actually watched some of this video of this guy talking about how specifically on BookTube, a lot of people are focused on quality rather than quantity. Reverse that. Quantity rather than quality, which I totally agree with. A lot of people are focused on just like reading a bunch of books throughout the month, and a lot of times I'm like, did we retain this information? And I'm asking myself these things too, because that's something that I've kind of found myself, like a state that I found myself in. So I'm like kind of just like wanting to be more conscious about what I'm reading, wanting to be like, I don't have to finish 8 or however many books it is that I have on my TBR. And I already kind of felt like that anyway, but I feel like that even more when it comes to like even just picking up a book right after I finish another book. It feels kind of wrong. It feels like I'm just reading for the sake of reading instead of actually like retaining the information and getting from it what I need from it, especially if it's a book that's really like impactful for me. So that's kind of been like the way that I've been feeling. The first book that I read this month was The Silence of Bones. It took me a little while to get into that, but once I did, that was real good. I think I finished it yesterday or the day before, I'm not sure. Then I am starting to read the second book. The first book was Children of Blood and Bone, and now I am reading the second book, which is Children of Vengeance and Virtue, which I'm really excited about. I feel like if it's as fast-paced as the first one, I'm probably going to finish it really quickly. But like I said, I want to definitely be like conscious and mindful of, you know, making sure that I'm retaining the information. But before I start reading, I want to eat because I need to eat something. That's probably why I'm kind of tired, because Luna had a snack. I just had my matcha. So I actually would like to make some like hummus or like bean dip, but I would have to turn on the blender to do that, and I don't want to wake up Luna. And there might be marks on my face because I was laying on the bed staring at my phone. Also, it's like one of my favorite things ever when a new leaf comes out because it's so shiny and pretty as opposed to like the older ones. These are pretty too, but I love the new ones. They're so nice. They make me really happy. I'm actually thinking about starting to like spray the leaves, just like mist them a little bit. I don't know. I need to look that up. I still don't know much about this plant. I've kind of just been letting it do its thing. I know, or I'm feeling like I might need to repot it. I tend to like repot a lot of my plants whenever I first get them. So I think I might do that eventually once I can afford to get a bigger pot, because pots are expensive. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get something to eat. I'll show you guys what I eat when I eat that. And then I'm probably just gonna read a little bit. I was gonna take a nap, but the matcha is like just enough caffeine to like take the edge off my tiredness. Also, look at how fucking cute this is. Like, I get most of my ideas from Pinterest, and then I kind of like do my own spin on them. But man, she was so cute gluing it onto there too. We got her chalkboard with the letter of the week. Update on like homeschooling. It went really well. Like I said, her attention, I'm trying to get my phone, but I can't reach it. Her attention span is not long, which I know. And then also it's different not having multiple kids to teach. So gotta kind of like readjust and go with the flow there, which is totally fine with me. Changed up a few things as far as the lesson plan, but I'm really happy with how it went. She's getting things a lot quicker than I thought that she would, but she's fucking smart. So I knew that that was gonna happen anyway. But yeah, I think she's liking it. I think going on a walk earlier just kind of like made her more tired than normal. And also it was, you know, close to her nap time. So once she started getting closer to nap time, she started getting a little more agitated, a little more irritable. So there's that, but I think she did really well. And it's crazy. I was looking at pictures of her, well, myself when I was pregnant, and I was like, damn, I was young. I was really young. And then I was, you know, looking at pictures of her when she was little, and it's just crazy how quickly time flies. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna eat. I gotta eat now. All right, so Luna ended up waking up sooner than I thought she would. She's standing behind me right now, still looking tired. Anyway, but I decided to go ahead and make my hummus type shit. So I just blended up some, it's on the bottom of this. Some chickpeas with some turmeric, salt, black pepper, lemon juice, tahini, and a little bit of water. And it's really tasty. Never done that before. I mean, I've like blended beans, but not as like a dip. I was eating them with some, let me show you real quick actually. I'll show you these crackers because they're delicious. These are from Aldi. They're so good. But back to my weird ass meal. I swear I'm not one of those vegans that eats just like weird shit all the time. I'm just trying to finish up some vegetables and I didn't feel like actually cooking. So, got the hummus on the bottom, got some leftover lettuce that I'm trying to finish up, got some sauerkraut because I fucking love sauerkraut, got some cherry tomatoes, and some Dijon mustard. So this is gonna be weird, but yeah, oh, and it's on a brown rice gluten-free tortilla. So that's what I'm eating for lunch.